day to you all. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please do well to subscribe to my channel so that it will help your brother, your sister, your niece, your nephew, your daughter, your son, so that he or she can solve and understand anything that he will be taught in class. Alright. Master tutorials. Now, we are coming to an end of our topic, properties of polygons. So now it's time for us to solve questions on properties of polygons. Properties of polygons. So we are solving questions. We are testing our knowledge about the properties of polygons. So now, question time. Find x in the diagram. Now, you have a plane shape as this. So let's see how many sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it has 5 sides. So it means this regular polygon or this polygon is not a regular polygon. Why? Because the sides are not equal. The sides are not equal. The sides are not equal. When you check the interior angles, 2x and x, no, they are not equal. So this one is an irregular polygon. It's an irregular polygon. An irregular polygon is a type of polygon with different sides and different interior angles. So now, let's see how we can solve this question. Let's see how we can solve this question. Find x in the diagram. So you have this plane shape. Very, very nice plane shape. Now, you can see that the angles are inside the polygon. The angles are inside the polygon. The angles are inside the polygon. Sorry. The angles are inside the polygons. So it means that, first of all, we have to find what? The sum of interior angles, the total angles inside this polygon, to help us determine the value of what? X in that polygon. So we have to find for what? The sum of interior angles. How do you find for the sum of interior angles? Which is n minus 2 times 180 degrees, where n equals what? 5. So it means that 5 minus 2 times 180 degrees. So 5 minus 2 is what? 3 times 180 degrees. And you know that 180 times 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3, 8, 24. So 4 carry 2. 3, 1, 3 plus 2 is what? 5. So it means that we have what? 540 degrees. So it means the sum of interior angles of an irregular polygon, that's a pentagon, is what? 540 degrees. 540 degrees. 540 degrees. So it means that we will add all this. When you are adding all these angles, it means that you are calculating for what? The sum of interior angles. So you add x to 2x, then to 2x plus 30, then to x plus 20, then to 3x, then you equate it to what? The sum of interior angles. That's 540 degrees. So we move x plus 2x, then plus 2x plus 30, then plus 3x, then plus x plus 20 equals 540 degrees. So now, with this, we can group like terms, right? So we have x, 2x, 2x, 3x, and x. So x plus 2x plus 2x plus 3x plus x. Then we have plus 30, then plus 20 equals 540 degrees. So this is simple algebra, our basic algebra, we know. So x plus 2x is what? 3x. Then to 2x, 5x. Then to 3x, which is what? 8x. Then to x, which is what? 9x. So I have 9x. That means the x's are what? 9. Then plus 30 plus 20 is what? 50 equals 540 degrees. So we group like terms, which is 9x equals 540 degrees minus 50 degrees. So 9x equals 540 degrees minus 50 degrees. Let's see. 540 minus 50. So here 0. 5 from 4. It can be. It will give us what? A negative number. So we borrow what? 10 from the 5. So it means 10 plus 4 is what? 14. Then here remains to be what? 4. Then 5 from 14. 5 from 14, which is what? 9. So now here is 0. 0 from 4 is what? 490. So I have 490 what? Degrees. 490 degrees. 490 degrees. So now, how best can we solve this question here? So let's see. We have 9x. We divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is what? 9. So now x will be equal to what? Now long division what applies here. So I have 9 then 490. So can 9 go into 4? No. Then we add a 9 to the 4, which is 49. So 9 into 49, which is what? 9 5 45. Then 9 6 what? 54. Right? So 9 goes into 49 how many times? 5 times. 5 times. 5 times 9, which is what? 45. Then we subtract 45 from 49, which is what? 4. Can 9 go into 4? Still no. So you drop the 0, making what? 40. So now 9 into what? 40. Let's see. 9 4 what? 36. 9 5 45. So 9 4 36. So 4. Right. So 4 times 9, which is what? 36. So when you subtract 40 minus 36 is what? 4. So can 9 go into 4? No. So here there is no number again. So what will we do? We will add 0 to the 4, making what? 40. So now then we bring what? Our point here. So now 9 goes into 40 is what? 4 times. 4 times 9 is what? 36. Then minus, so it continues. So we will get what? 54.4, 54.444444444, which is what? A recurring decimal. I believe you've done rational numbers. That's a recurring decimals. Recurring decimals. And recurring decimals are what? Rational numbers. They are rational numbers. Alright. So now, the answer, the angle or the value of x is 54.4 degrees. So to the nearest whole number, we get x to be what? 54 degrees. To the nearest whole number, we get x to be 54 degrees. So please watch the solution, then understand what is going on here. Watch the solution. Alright, so let's proceed to the next question. Alright, so we also have another irregular polygon or irregular shape on the board. So they have different sides and different interior angles. So let's see how we can solve this. So you first find for what? The sum of interior angles. So let's see how many sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still is 5. So what type of irregular polygon is that? That's a pentagon, 5-sided plane figure. So that's n minus 2 times 180 degrees. You are finding for the sum of interior angles, and the formula is this, where n equals what? 5. Because when you recounted it, it's what? 5. So 5 minus 2, then times 180 degrees. 5 minus 2 is 3 times 180 degrees, which gives us what? 540 degrees. So we have this. So it means that you add 2x plus 3x plus 4x plus x plus 70 degrees equals 540 degrees. So 2x plus 3x is 5x. 5x plus 4x is what? 9x. 9x plus x is what? 10x. Then plus 70 degrees equals 540 degrees. So now we group like times 10x equals 540 degrees minus 70 degrees. So we can do our possible calculation. 540 then minus 70. Here we get 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 from 4 it can't be, so we borrow what? 10 from 5, which is what? Which makes to what? 14, right? So 10 plus 4 is what? 14. 7 from 14 is what? 7. Now it remains what? 4 here. So now 0 from 4 is what? 4. So we get what? 470 degrees equals 10x. So now we divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is what? 10. So I divide here by 10. Then 470 degrees all on what? 10. 0 cancels what? 0. This one cancels. So I get x equals what? 47 what? Degrees. 47 degrees. So it means that the value of x is 47 degrees. So please kindly watch the solution for this question. So when you get a question like this, you have to show working. Why did you equate this to 540 degrees? Then you tell the examiner that. So you have to show it to the examiner to show working. The sum of interior angles, that's n minus 2 times 180 degrees. Then you insert where n is the number of sides. Then you place them there fast. You get the answer to be 47 degrees. Alright, let's solve another plane shape question. So the question says find x in the diagram. So this is another question, another different question on properties of polygons. So how best can you solve this question? How best can you solve this question? You can try. You can pause the video and try. Pause the video and try. Alright, so now let's see. First of all, you have to watch the question very carefully. What the question demands from you. So now, here, we are finding for x. and we can see that what x is outside the polygon. We can all verify that what x is outside the polygon. All the angles they are what outside the what polygon. They are not what inside the polygon. I believe you understand that. They are outside the polygon. Not this time around, they are not what inside the polygon. So now we all know that what the exterior angles of what the sum of exterior angles of a polygon is what 360 degrees. So it means that solution, it means that 50 degrees plus 3x plus x plus 30 degrees plus 2x plus x must be equal to what 360 degrees. Why? The sum of exterior angles equals what 360 degrees. The sum of exterior angles of a polygon is 360 degrees. So we will group like terms. 3x plus x plus 2x plus x, then plus 50 degrees plus 30 degrees equals 360 degrees. 3x plus x is 4x, then 4x plus 2x is 6x, then we have x, that's 7x. Then plus 50 plus 30 is 80 degrees equals 360 degrees. So we can do we can group like terms. We have 7x equals 360 degrees minus 80x. Right. So now we can subtract 360 minus 80. 0 from 0 is 0, 8 from 6, it will give us what? A negative value, but we want what? A positive value. So we borrow. So this 3 reduces to what? 2. So we borrow 10 from 3. So 10 added to 6 is what? 16. 8 from 16 is what? Is 8. Then here I drop, which is 2. So I have 7x equals what? 280 degrees. So now I'll divide here by 7, here also by 7. Then I get x to be equal to, because we are dividing both sides by the coefficient of x. So 7 here, 1 into 24. So it means that 4, then I have my 0, which is what? 40 degrees. So here, the value of x is what? 40 degrees. So that's the value of x is 40 degrees. 40 degrees. Sometimes they can tell you to list all the exterior angles of this polygon right here. So we have x to be 40. So we have 40 degrees, 50 degrees. Then 3 times 40, which is 120 degrees. Then we have 40 plus 30, which is 70 degrees. Then we have 2 times 40 degrees, which is what? 80 degrees. So it means that when you add all these angles, you must get what? 360 degrees. Please, you understand that? I believe you understand perfectly where we are heading towards. So that's how best we can solve this question. How best we can solve this question. So please look at the solution very, very well. Alright, so let's continue. Let's see this question here. Now, we have this question on the board. The question says you should find for x in the diagram. X in the diagram. Now, watch this question carefully. We have angles inside the polygon, and also we have angles outside the polygon. We have angles inside the polygon and also angles outside the polygon. So here, exterior angles are here, interior angles are here. Alright, they are all inside the polygon. So interior angles, we have two angles forming the interior angles. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 angles forming the exterior angle. So how can we solve this? Yes, how can we solve this question? Alright, so let's go through this question carefully. Now, the variable we are asked to find is outside the polygon. The variable we are asked to find is what? Outside the polygon. So now, watch here. I can, because, watch here, I can extend this line here. Do you understand that? So that I can find for the angle here. Because there are angles on the what? Straight line here. Are you getting it? Then here, the line is extended already. So I can find for the angle here too. Sharp, sharp, sharp. I believe you are getting it. Alright. Now, so we are finding for this angle and also we are finding for this angle. So now, angles on the straight line, when I subtract 180 degrees from when I subtract 120 from 180, I get what? 60 degrees. And also, when I subtract 140 degrees from 180, I get what? 40 degrees. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 exterior angles. Let's see the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It also has what? 6 sides. So this is what type of polygon is that? Hexagon, right? That's hexagon. Hexagon. That's the name of the polygon. So now we know the already, or we know the angles remaining now. We know them, which is 40, then what? 60. So the question didn't give us what? 60 then 40. So you are the one to find for what? 60 degrees and 40 degrees. This question can be solved in 2 ways. You can either choose the exterior angle, or you can either choose what? The interior angle. So here, let's proceed. So solution. So now, I know all the angles outside. So now I can proceed. I know that the exterior angle of a polygon is what? 360 degrees. That's the sum of exterior angles of a polygon. So it means that x plus 80 degrees plus 40 degrees, x plus 80 degrees plus 40 degrees, then plus this x, then plus this 3x, then plus this 60 degrees equals what? 360 degrees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can group like this. X plus 3x plus 80 degrees plus 40 degrees plus 60 degrees equals 360 degrees. Don't forget that this one, 2 are also in what? Degrees. So x plus x is 2x plus 3x is what? 5x. Do you understand what is going on here? Then plus 80 plus 40, I'll get what? 120 degrees. Then plus 60 degrees equals 360 degrees. So 5x plus 120 plus 60 is what? 180 degrees equals what? 360 degrees. So you group like terms. So which is 5x equals 360 degrees minus 180 degrees. So 5x equals 360 degrees minus 180 degrees is what? 180 degrees. Because 180 plus 180 is what? 360 degrees, sorry. So we can divide here by 5, then here also by 5 by the coefficient of x. So here I have x to be 180 degrees all on 5. So we can do our necessary long division. 180 here. So 5 goes into 18 how many times? 3 consecutive times. 3 times 5 is what? 15. We subtract, we get what? 3. Can 5 go into 3? No, we drop what? 0, making what? 30. 5 goes into 30 how many times? 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. We subtract, we get what? 0. So now it means that the value of x is what? 36 what? Degrees. So 36 degrees. So the value of x is 36 degrees. 36 degrees. So that's the value of x. That's the value of x. That's the value of x. Also, so please understand this solution. You can watch it very, very carefully so that you get the concept. You get the concept very, very well. Alright, so let's see another way to solve this question. You can choose another way in solving this question. You can choose another way in solving this question. You can choose another way in solving this question. So let me clean this please. Let me clean this please. So this is the original question given, right? Alright, so now I don't want to find for what? The exterior angle, right? Aha. I want the interior what? Angle. Do you understand that? So it means that this one is angles on what? Straight lines. So when I subtract x from 180, I'll get what? 180 degrees minus what? X. Do you understand that? Then here, this 140 is inside. Now, when I subtract 80 from 180 degrees, I get here to go 100 what? Degrees. Then, when I subtract x from 180 degrees, I get what? 180 degrees minus what? X. Then, when I subtract 3x from 180, I get what? 180 degrees minus what? 3x. So, this is what? This is the new way I want to solve this question. I want to focus on the interior angles. At first, we focused on the exterior angles. So now we are focusing inside the polygon here. We are focusing on the interior angles. So now let's go. I have 180 degrees minus x, then 120 plus 120 degrees, then plus what? 180 degrees minus 3x. Then plus 180 degrees minus x, then plus 140 degrees, then plus 100 degrees. Now, what value will we equate this? Because we are summing all, so the sum of interior angles of this hexagon is what? Then we have to go back and see that n minus 2 times 180 degrees, where n equals what? 6, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 number of sides. So 6 minus 2 times 180 degrees. 6 minus 2 is 4 times 180 degrees. 4, 8, 32. So 3, 4, 1, 4 plus 3, we get 7. So it's what? 720 what? Degrees. I believe you know how to find for the sum of interior angles. If you don't know how to find for the sum of interior angles, please visit our last videos. You get to know how we solved these questions. So now we equate it to a 720 what? Degrees. So now let's see how we can solve this question. We will group like 10. So I have minus x, then minus 3x, then I have minus what? X. Right. Then I have 180, then plus 120, then plus 180, then plus 180 again, then plus 140, then plus 100 degrees equals what? 720 degrees. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm checking whether it tallies with the original question or with what we did. You have to check all these things so that you will not go astray. Do you understand that? Alright. Let's continue. So minus x minus 3x, integers. Minus 1 minus 3 is what? Minus 4. Negative means what? You are owing. So minus 1 minus 2, when you add them together, we get what? Minus 4. So that's minus 4x. Then minus x is what? Minus 5x. So we get minus 5x here. Then 180 degrees plus 120 degrees, which gives us what? 300 what? Degrees. 300 degrees. So we have 300 degrees here. Then 180 degrees plus 180 degrees is what? 360 what? Degrees. Then plus what? 140 degrees. Then plus what? 100 degrees equals what? 720 degrees. So let's see. 300 plus 360. 300 plus 360. Right. Let's see. We get what? 6 what? 60. Then 140. 140 we get what? 0, 10, 1 plus 6, 7, 8. So we get 800 plus 100, which is what? 900. Please, do you understand what we are doing? We are adding all these values here. So we get 900. So minus 5x plus what? 900 degrees equals what? 720 what? Degrees. Right. So we can send 900 degrees to the what? Right hand side, which becomes what? Negative. So I have negative 5x equals 720 degrees minus 900 what? Degrees. So now let's see how we can subtract this. Now you can do so. Here we will get a negative answer because we are subtracting what? A bigger number from what? A smaller number. So we can do it like this: 900 minus 720. When you are done, you bring your negative. So here I'll get what? 0. Now we will go. So here becomes 10. 2 from 10 is what? 8. Because 10 plus 0 is 10, right? So 8. Then here remains what? 8. So 7 from 8, I get what? 1 what? 80. So I'll get negative 180 degrees equals negative 5x. Negative 5x. So now what should I do here? What should I do here? So now I can say that I'll divide here by what? The coefficient of x, which is what? Negative 5. Here also by negative 5. This one cancels, this one cancels, this one cancels. So I get x to be what? 36 degrees. So it means that it tallied what we did. We just did, right? So that's the value of x. So you can focus inside the interior angles, or you can focus outside the exterior angles. You get the same answer so far as we are working properly. Alright, so that's it. So this is how best we can solve this question. So please watch and watch well. It's very, very simple. Alright, so let me give you questions to go and try on plane shapes. Plane shapes. So we will meet on our last video to solve nice questions, to solve delicious questions on properties of polygons. Then we are done with properties of polygons. Then we move on to the next subtopic under JHS3 slabs. Alright, so let me give you plane shapes question. So find x in the following diagrams. In the following diagrams. So find x in the following diagrams. So I believe that you can solve this question well. So please, when you are done, just WhatsApp me with your answers on 0541086 489 0541086 489. So these are the questions. Mathematics question, very, very interesting. So as I already said, we will meet for our last video to complete some little questions, many questions, some sweet questions, so that we can get the foundation properly on properties of polygons. So when you get any question, you can send it to me on my WhatsApp line, or you can call me. If I'm not busy, I'll answer your call. But if I'm busy, I'm sorry that I can't answer. So please send it through my WhatsApp line so that I deliver everything to you. So please do go to subscribe to Massa Tutorials. Massa means Mathematics Students Association. Mathematics Students Association. So Massa Tutorials to get more of my JHS videos, mathematics videos to be precise. So here I'll end here, then we'll meet another time. So have a nice day, then please do well to solve more questions, visit more sites so that you get the understanding. Try to analyze the question so that you can learn and understand everything there. So please learn hard so that in all we give glory and honor to the Lord. Alright, so please, we shall meet another time. Do all to subscribe to Massa Tutorials. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.